Win with Milo Energy. In association with NECC, have you had an egg today? And Alpenliebe, ji lalchaye raha na jaye.
The battle of the mind continues with the teams that have crossed the first hurdle as they now enter the zonal semi-finals. At stake is pride and the coveted title of the ESPN Sports Quiz Champs. Let the competition begin.
Welcome once again to the ESPN School Quiz and to another big day in the lives of three teams. They've qualified here for this E-Zone semi-finals. Now a good day here will see them through to the E-Zone final. One more hurdle on that quest to being the best team in India, and that huge prize, the opportunity to visit a sports event of their choice anywhere in the world. Journey continues. Let's see which team crosses this hurdle. Let's meet these three talented teams. First of all, representing the town of Siliguri. On the left, Dhruv Mittal. On your right, Puneet Sahewal. They beat their nearest rivals by 41 points. Let's meet the team from Don Bosco School. We move on to Jamshedpur now, and representing Jamshedpur. On your left, Saurav Biswas. On your right, Navjot Singh. Led from start to finish in their preliminary. Let's meet the Kerala Samajam Model School. And moving further east to the city of Kolkata. On your left, Aditya Bagri. On your right, Robin Day, the only team from the east to have scored a century. Let's welcome Birla High School. Congratulations to the three of you for coming so far. First to qualify for the ESPN School Quiz, to win a round, get into this semi-final. It's a pity one of you only can go through to the E-Zone final, but I want you to know you've done very well to come so far. Let's see which one of you can make that progress. Let's go into our first round for today. It's Citius. Citius means faster. And in this, our speed round, we expect to see these teams very fast on their buzzers, very accurate with their answers. A combination of these two will give them a head start on this big day. Here it is, the grid 3, 6 and 9. You know how that works. Pluses and minuses. 10 points if you can guess the identity of the person who appears as soon as the grid is unraveled. Okay, if you're ready, we'll start with A for 3 points. Here we go. A for 3 points. And on the buzzer first, Jamshedpur.
Sanchez.
Sanchez is right. 3 points there for Jamshedpur. Kerala Samajam School, Jamshedpur. Now, tell you what, there might be a 10 there.
David Beckham.
No, it's not David Beckham. Birla High School. Thought it was David Beckham as well. It isn't. Pick up another square,
D for
Jamshedpur.
D for 3.
D for 3 points. Here is D for 3 points. Birla High School.
Luganis.
Yes. They hit it at just the right time. And they're going to see a little bit more as well. 0.47 of a second. VHS.
Alan Smith.
No, it's not Alan Smith.
Okay, F for... E for 9.
E for 9. Okay, might be worth 19 this one, guys. It's a bit of a gamble. And here we go. Who is going to bell this cat? 9-pointer on the board.
Donovan Bailey.
Correct! Donovan Bailey. I gave them their time. It was a 9-pointer. Now, Birla High School.
Sven-Göran Eriksson.
Sven-Göran Eriksson. No, it's not Sven-Göran Eriksson.
B for 6.
You need to take another little gamble somewhere.
B for 6.
This should nail it. This effectively, I think, for 16. Here is the 6-pointer coming up.
Mark Spitz.
KSMS went first. They got Mark Spitz.
Discuss करके देखो.
I think there's a little buzz around here. What a round this is already turning out to be. Who is that? Kerala Samajam.
Lothar Matthäus.
I heard Stefan something first.
Stefan Effenberg.
No, it's not Effenberg. Still got 9 points left. Choose a 6 or a 3.
C for 6.
Right, we're getting some aggression here. Here's another 6-pointer.
Romadal.
SMS.
Romadal.
Question passes. Nobody went for it. The answer was Damon Hill. Jamshedpur, you lost 6. Maybe you can get 10 here. KSMS.
Lothar Matthäus.
Not Lothar Matthäus. So we've come in this E-Zone semi-final down to this 3-pointer. Sharp on your buzzers. Here we go. VHS.
Ashley Giles.
Oh, they went for it on instinct. Ashley Giles. I think they gambled and they gambled well. Ashley Giles. Now, Villa High School.
Stefan Edberg.
No. Nobody got 10. Who was the German goalkeeper?
Oh,
Oliver Kahn, it was. Oliver Kahn. Nobody got 10. Let's see what the scoreboard looks like. In third place, Don Bosco from Shiliguri, not yet on the board. Second place, the Kerala Samajam School from Jamshedpur on 3 points. And in the lead, Birla High School from Kolkata with 15 points. And you can see how confident they were with our reaction time chart. You can see that long one, almost 15 seconds there. But we let that be. That was the big 9-pointer. And then Birla High School, right at the end, knowing they needed to get the 3-pointer to attempt the big one, went in 0.47 of a second, but wasn't good enough. Lots more points then to be made here. We've got another round of Citius coming up. Let's go into it. Already we've seen that the speed round holds few terrors for these 3 young teams, but we will put them to the test one more time. No word jumbles here, no negatives here. I'm expecting that buzzer to take a battering. 6 questions, 5 points per question. First on the buzzer gets to answer it. Here is number 1. In the 2002-03 English Premier League season, which team did the Senegalese striker
Liverpool.
Oh, well, was good enough. I think Senegal was good enough for them. The question was, in the 2002-03 season, which team did the Senegalese striker El Hadji Diouf represent? Which player has scored 19 test centuries against England?
Don Bradman.
Don Bradman,
Yes.
said Birla High School. Paused for a moment. That's what I like about them. Just pause for a moment. Up came the answer. Don Bradman it was. Question 3. Which team was Damon Hill representing?
Jordan.
Question passes. I think there was a buzzer sound. VHS.
Renault. Williams Renault.
Williams is what I want. Now I'll tell you why that was amazing. I said, which team was Damon Hill? And out came the answer. The question was, which team was Damon Hill representing when? Can you complete it for me?
When they won the Grand Prix.
When he won the Belgian Grand Prix in 1993 and 1994. Gambling. Getting it right. At the Champions Trophy 2002 at Cologne in Germany, which defender captained the Indian hockey team?
Dilip Turkey.
Dilip Turkey, said Birla High School from Kolkata. And Dilip Turkey it was. You pick up 5 points. Here's the last one in this round of Citius. For which country did Miruts Yifter win gold medals? Birla High
Ethiopia.
School?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. I could almost see them draw out the frown on their face. Ethiopia wins them 5 points. And the simple people like you and me, we need to hear the complete question and start thinking about it. This was the question. For which country did Miruts Yifter win gold medals in the 5,000 and 10,000 meters at the Moscow Olympics? For the moment I said Miruts Yifter, they said Ethiopia. They deserve to get their 5 points. They deserve to be up on the scoreboard. Let's take a look at it. In third place, Don Bosco from Siliguri, still waiting to put their hands around the buzzers. Second place, Kerala Samajam Model School from Jamshedpur, 3 points. Up and away, leaders after Citius. The Birla High School from Kolkata with 40 points. Two teams on our curve at the moment with vastly differing styles. One going straight up, that's the Birla High School. One up and a little down, that's KSMS from Jamshedpur. And we're waiting to see Don Bosco Siliguri get onto that as well. Who knows, that might happen in our next round called Olympiad. It's after the break. Before that, question for you as well.
Nestle Milo presents ESPN School Quiz. Win with Milo Energy.
Nestle Milo presents the Cheers Collection. Get a cool sport mug or a Milton bottle absolutely free. Collect all.
England are flying high after a resounding victory at Lord's.
Great shot.
Zimbabwe powerless against superior batting and a devastating bowling attack. Can they improve to put up a fight in the end-part test series? Second test continuing tomorrow live on ESPN. This cricket broadcast is presented by Pizza Hut. Good times start with great pizzas. In association with Chlormint. Dobara mat poochna.
Welcome back to this E-Zone semi-final. Some very quick answers there. Let's see how quick you were in the question we had for you. If you indeed were, then visit our website right away. www.espnstar.com. 5 new questions every week. List of prize winners and answers on the Monday edition of Sportsline. There's going to be one big prize winner here today. Let's take one step forward towards determining who that will be. Let's play Olympiad. Olympiad means higher, and you're going to go one step up in this E-Zone semi-final. You're going to give these teams questions on subjects of their choice. Let's see if they can come up trumps. We're going to start with Don Bosco Siliguri. Let's see if you can get points against your name. 10 points if you get it right. 9 topics on the grid. What's your choice?
F1.
Okay, F1 it is. And you've actually picked a Formula One question from history. In the year 1961, who became the first American to win a Formula One Drivers' Championship?
John Fangio.
Question passes. KSMS Jamshedpur.
Mike Hill.
Question passes.
Phil Hill.
Phil Hill.
Yeah.
Phil Hill. His mother was a small-time poet, and that's why she named him Phil Hill, didn't she? No, I'm not being serious. You might answer that in your next quiz. Let's go on. KSMS Jamshedpur.
Soccer.
Soccer. Your soccer question, Jamshedpur, is a video clip. Identify the veteran soccer player. You're not going to see too much of him. Identify the veteran soccer player. It was?
Fernando Hierro.
Oh, I thought it wasn't good enough. Fernando Hierro, well done. Fernando Hierro of Real Madrid and Spain. I sometimes wonder if all these players playing in faraway lands know how well they're identified by young boys and girls here in India. BHS.
Bowlers.
Okay, here's a question on bowlers. It's a photograph. Take a look at this still photograph. Identify this bowler with a very distinct bowling action, BHS. I'm going to give you just a little bit more on it.
Gavin Larson.
It is Gavin Larson. BHS got it right. And I suspect their teachers have been training them, not just in giving answers, but in synchronizing their movements. Gavin Larson, all came together. Don Bosco Siliguri. Still got 6 topics there.
Tons.
Tons. Your tons question is a video clip, and we've got a person with a very distinctive style asking you the question.
Tell me, against which country did I hit my maiden test century?
New Zealand.
Correct! New Zealand it was. New Zealand it was. In Bangalore, 88-89, the same test match in which Sir Richard Hadley broke the then world record. It was a fantastic game as well. KSMS Jamshedpur.
ETC.
ETC. Your ETC question is also a photograph. Take a look at this. Who is this athlete who hit the headlines in 1991? Who is this athlete who hit the headlines in 1991? He's got biceps to kill for, but he's got another skill. KSMS. Who is that?
1981. Mike Powell.
Is correct. Mike Powell it was. In the long jump pit, Mike Powell, Jamshedpur, Sports Smiles. That's what this quiz is about. The odd moment of heartache. Big smiles this time. BHS.
Pugilist.
Which boxer, born with the first names William Harrison, was voted the best boxer of the first half of the 20th century in a poll by Associated Press?
Joe Louis.
Question passes. Don Bosco.
Rocky Marciano.
Not Rocky Marciano.
Leon Spinks.
No, I said the first half of the 20th century.
Jack
The
Dempsey.
answer was indeed Jack Dempsey. They knew it. The answer was Jack Dempsey. Come to the end of that round of Altius. Let's see what the scoreboard says. Third place at this stage, Don Bosco, Siliguri. They've picked up 10 points. Well done. Second place, KSMS Jamshedpur, 23 points. Still in the lead. Birla High School from Kolkata, 60 points. And take a look at where their scoring curve is taking them. And there you are. You've got 3 Cobras up there. Papa Cobra is BHS Kolkata with 60 points. Mama Cobra is KSMS Jamshedpur with 23. And Baby Cobra at this stage, but I'm sure that's going to change, is Don Bosco Siliguri. Right, Don Bosco, let's see if you've got a sharper sting than the others as we go into our last round, the round that determines which team goes through to the East Zone Final. That's Fortius after the break.
The ESPN School Quiz is brought to you by NECC. Have you had an egg today?
Nestle Milo presents the Cheers Collection. Get a cool sport mug or a Milton bottle absolutely free. Collect all.
A prodigious talent with a game that is poetry in motion. Tiger Woods heads to Olympia Fields to make history. Can he make it 9 USGA victories to tie Bob Jones' record? The US Open Golf Championship starts 12th June live on ESPN.
This program is brought to you by Blue Star Cooling Solutions to help your business do better.
For more exciting displays of bowling action and masterful skills, get them all in the Aviva Asia Bowling Tour Philippines. Starts Saturday, 14th June live on ESPN.
Welcome back to this East Zone semi-final at the ESPN School Quiz. One more round to go for us to identify who will go through to the East Zone final and occupy that last slot. There's still a little bit of time left. It's a tough round we are heading into. It's called Fortius. Let's head straight there. Fortius means stronger. And this is the round that brings out the third quality we are looking for in these 3 young men. We've checked speed, we've checked depth of knowledge. Now we're going to test strength. One team from here can go through. Only one of you can come down. 5s, 10s and 20s available. 1 lifeline. What's your choice going to be? Your lifeline doesn't even want to look at you for the choice.
5.
Okay, here is your 5-pointer. What does the NBA team from New Orleans call itself? What does the NBA team from the state of New Orleans call itself?
New Jersey Nets.
No, it's the Hornets. It is the
Charlotte
Hornets. Let's go on. Jamshedpur.
20.
20. You really have a huge amount of catching up to do. Here is your 20-pointer. Okay, is your lifeline's looking down. Any answers down there? Here we go. In which sporting tournament in the USA would you come across the terms March Madness, Sweet 16, Great 8, and Final 4? In which sporting tournament in the USA would you come across the terms March Madness, Sweet 16, Great 8, and Final 4?
One more.
Which sporting tournament in the US would you come across those terms? March Madness, Sweet 16, Grade 8, Final 4.
US, in the US. US
on.
Open.
No, I'm afraid it is the NCAA basketball tournament, the collegiate basketball. Let's go on to Don Bosco's Siliguri.
20 pointers.
We are in the 20-point mood, aren't we? Here we go. 20 pointers. This is your question. Who scored the only goal in the final of the 1990 Soccer World Cup in Italy? No? No.
Lothar Matthews.
No. It was Andreas Bremmer. Andreas Bremmer from the penalty spot against Argentina. Now BHS Kolkata.
5.
Here is your 5-pointer. Which sportsperson won the Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award for the year 1997-98?
97-98.
The Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award for the year 97-98.
Geet Sethi.
No, it was Sachin Tendulkar.
Oh.
It was Sachin Tendulkar. Kerala Samajam School,
20.
Jamshedpur want a 20. Here is your 20-pointer. Listen carefully. In this major international sports meet in the year 2002, somebody called Raimodas finished third. Joseba Beloki finished second. Who finished first? Raimodas finished third. Joseba Beloki finished second. Who finished first in this major international sports event in the year 2002?
Once more the names.
I've done them twice already. Do you want to use your lifeline? He's looking a bit interested.
Sunita Rani.
Well, he went for it straight away. It wasn't Sunita Rani. You used up your lifeline. The answer was? It was Lance Armstrong. It was Lance Armstrong in the Tour de France. It was Lance Armstrong in the Tour de France. Let's go to Don Bosco's Siliguri.
5-pointer.
You want a 5-pointer? Here's your 5-pointer. Which European soccer club did the following represent in the 2002-03 season? Nick Barmby and Ian Hart. Nick Barmby, Ian Hart. Which soccer club? 2002-03. Lifeline. Do you want to use a lifeline?
Leeds United.
Leeds United, he said. What a lovely way of answering that was. Leeds United was correct. You got yourself 5 points. So, one final time, we'll go round and come to BHS Kolkata.
20.
Okay, 20. Let's give you a 20. What's next on my list? What is the Belgian fencer and water polo player Victor Boyn, B-O-I-N, Victor Boyn's biggest claim to fame?
Once again, Belgium.
What is the Belgian fencer and water polo player Victor Boyn? His biggest claim to fame is what?
He designed the gold medals for the Sydney Olympics.
Now, he'd have been a very old man. The first athlete to take the Olympic oath. The first athlete to take the Olympic oath at Antwerp in 1920. Antwerp in 1920. KSMS.
20.
In Test match cricket, who was the first bowler to reach the 300-wicket mark? In Test match cricket, who was the first
Freddie
bowler? Freddie Truman. You can smile. You can smile. The Kerala Samajam School, Jamshedpur. And let's see if Don Bosco can end identically.
20.
Because if you hit this 20, you finish second. Here is your 20-pointer. Which legendary footballer was the top scorer with 9 goals at the 1970 World Cup? You've used your lifeline. You and me, 1970 World Cup with 9 goals. Which legendary footballer was the top scorer?
9 goals.
9.
1970.
1970.
Gerd Muller.
Gerd Muller, you got your 20. Muller it was in 1970. Right at the end, a little moment to smile. Let's see the scores. So, in third place, the Kerala Samajam Model School from Jamshedpur, much better than that 23 figure would suggest. Second place, Don Bosco Shiliguri with 25 points. But our winners today and into the E-Zone final, Birla High School from Kolkata with 50 points. And with the up and down that always accompanies Fortius, because some bizarre curves. Look at Birla High School going up, 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 and then just came down with a 20-pointer. But I think the yellow of Don Bosco is the funniest of all. It looks like a paperboat at a little jaunty angle there. And this coming down to meet it, the other boat from the Kerala Samajam School in Jamshedpur. You get some of those sometimes. Let's see then what Birla High School have won for themselves.
Today's zonal semi-final winner receives an ESPN Sports Pack. Exclusive goodies courtesy ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
So then, congratulations to the team from Birla High School. Very well done. You deserve your place in the final. You'll get some very good teams there. So then, our Milo winning team today, Birla High School. They complete our list of teams for the E-Zone final. 3 fantastic teams there. It should be an absolute cracker. That's next on the ESPN School Quiz. Do join us for it.
Nestle Milo presents ESPN School Quiz. Win with Milo.